Hey guys, we're going to do some word talk today. Let's see if I can get this to present. First thing we're going to do is we are going to talk about how it is we tap out words that end with our suffix s. Who can remember how we tap out words that begin with suffix s? Please raise your hand and your teacher can call on someone. How do I tap out a word with suffix s? That's right. I tap out the base word first, then I read the whole word. Okay, so the base word first, and then I read the whole word. Remember, that's the same for spelling the words. I tap and spell the base word first, and then I add my suffix s when spelling it. Okay, so we're going to look at some words. Remember, there's our reminder. Read the base word first, then the whole word. Let's look at our first word. Before I do that, who can tell me how it is I mark a word with a suffix s? How do I mark a word with a suffix s? That's right. You underline the base word and you circle the suffix. Everybody say underline base, circle suffix. Ready? Underline base, circle the suffix. Underline the base, circle the suffix. Let's check out our first word. Remember, don't forget, your teacher's going to call on someone to read this word. That's right. The word is ships. Everybody read it with me. Ship, ships. Good. Let's look at the next word. The next word is, I'm not telling you what it is. Your teacher's going to pick someone. But first, before your teacher picks someone, I want to see a thumbs up or thumbs down. Does this word have a suffix s on it? 1, 2, 3. Nope. So you can just read this word straight away if you want, or you can tap it out and read the whole word. That's right. The word is quick. How would I mark the word quick? How would I mark the word quick? Who can tell me? That's right. I would underline my CK because it's a digraph. Good. Okay. Does this one have a suffix S? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3. That's right. Thumbs up. It certainly does because there's my suffix card, my big yellow card. Your teacher's going to pick on someone to read this word. That's right. This word is jobs. Jobs. So everybody say that with me. We're going to say job, then jobs. Ready? Job, jobs. Good job. Ah, there you go. Good job. Okay, now we're going to read our words of the day. Although we can sound these out, we could tap them if we wanted to. We want to try to read them pretty quickly. Okay, and we've been working on them quite a while. So let's see if you can go as fast as you do your trick words. Are you ready? I got to see what the last word is before I do that. Okay, ready? Begin. Okay, now I've picked a list of some of our words of the day. We're going to talk about those. So here are my words, and we're going to look at them. What do you notice is the same about every one of these words? Raise your hand, and what do you see is the same about every one of these words? That's right. They all have suffix s, right? They all have suffix s. I would have underlined the base word, but it was not letting me do that um, tonight for some reason. So know that you would underline the base. You still want to underline your digraphs, and you're going to circle your suffix s. So let's go ahead and read these the right way. Remember our reminder that we read the base word first, then the suffix. Who can read number 1? That's right. Number 1, or the first one is ducks. Everybody say ducks. Who can read the next word? That's right. This word is ships. Let's go to this word. Who can read it? That's right. The word is pins. Let's look at the next word. What's that word? That's right. The word is shells. Everybody say shells. 2 more words. What's this word right here? That's right. It's the word jobs. Everybody say jobs. And the last word is chills. Chills. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to raise your hand if you know the answer. Let's see. My first question is ducks. Who can give me a sentence with the word ducks in it? Right. Who can give me a sentence with the other meaning of ducks? Remember the other day we talked about ducks can mean quack, quack. It can also mean when I'm playing a Nerf one, or if you live here, you woke up to snow potentially. If we had a snowball fight and you could say, look, she ducks every time someone throws a snowball at her. Ducks can also mean like to dodge and to get down real low, right? Who can give us a sentence with the other meaning? Great job. Now, let's talk about the word ships. Ships can have 2 meanings also. Ships can be, I'm shipping a package. You could say she ships, um, she ships the packages every Friday. So if I have packages that I send out on a regular basis, you could say she ships them every Friday. That would mean an action I'm doing right there. It's a verb meaning to mail, right? To mail. What is the other meaning of the word ship? Sorry, ships, the plural meaning. That's right, boats, right? Ships means more than one boat. Let's talk about pins. Pins can also be plural or it can be an action word. Pins could be she pins flowers on each of the people. If you go to a dance or if you get married or things like that, sometimes you have to have flowers pinned on you. And if someone's pinning them on you, they might say, she pins all the flowers on you. It could also mean plural, that I have more than one pin, right? A pin has a point on it. It almost looks like a sewing needle, but it's used to stick things together. So let's look at the word shells. Shells. My goodness, this one also has 2 meanings. It can be a verb. Um, when I want crab and I'm trying to eat crab and I want to get it out the meat from inside the shell, I get it out of the shell. That's called shell. Okay, so she shells the crab for the crab meat. She shells it. When you are shelling it, that means shells. I'm actually doing it right there. So she shells the crab meat um, for me. My dad always used to do that for me because I love crab legs and lobster. So my dad shells the crab meat for me or my lobster for me. Shells can also mean more than one shell, right? Good. Let's look at the next word, jobs. This one really only has one meaning. Who can use this word in a sentence? Jobs. That's right. It means have more than one job, right? My jobs, remember, are I said I'm a teacher, I'm a tutor, I'm a mommy, and I teach Sunday school. I have 4 jobs. Let's look at the word chills. Chills can mean both multiple, meaning a plural, and it can be a verb, something I'm doing right now. If I sit back like this and I'm watching some TV or I'm chit chatting with friends, you could say, she chills in her chair. That means relaxing, right? Something I'm doing right now. The other one could be as if I'm really cold, which is usually my case where I have my big sweatshirt on always, is she has chills, meaning she's cold. Good. Good, good. So now I'm going to give you a sentence and I want someone to fill in which one of our words this would be. Um, when, oh, this morning I saw lots of something fly overhead. What would that word be? That's right, ducks. How about this one? When I went to the beach, we collected lots of what? That's right, shells. What would my the last word to fit in this last sentence be? I have many what? I work really hard and I have many what? Yeah, jobs. Absolutely. Good job, friends. We're going to do echo, sound, letter, and word now. So if you have your board, go ahead and get it out. If not, you're going to use your computer screen to point to the letters we need to talk about. Okay. So the first sound I want you to point to, remember if there's more than one way to spell the sound, you need to point to all the ways. The first sound we're going to look for is Z. What sound? Everybody say Z. What letter or letters make the Z sound? That's right, Z and S. You should be pointing to both. The next sound is W. Everybody say W. What letter or letters makes the W sound? That's right, W and WH. Which one of those two spellings do I use for question words? W or WH? Everybody point to the one I use to make question words. Who can tell me what that answer is? What should everybody be pointing to? That's right, WH. WH is the W in question words. What, when, where. We have all those question words right now, right? Good. The last sound, oh, sorry, I have 2 more. The next sound is X. Everybody say X. Point to the letter or letters that make the K, X sound. Who can tell me what we should be pointing to? That's right, the X. Last sound, am. Everybody say it, am. Go ahead and point to the am. What should we be pointing to? That's right. Am is our middle glute sound down there. AM is am. Good job. Now we're going to do our words. If you don't have a board to manipulate, to move your letters, to spell them, you can get a piece of paper and write it. So the first word we're going to spell is the word paths. Paths. Does that have a suffix S on the end of it? Yes or no? Let me say the word again. Paths. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's right, it does. The base word is path. Let's tap it out. Path. Write the base word, then add the suffix. Remember, write the base word, then add the suffix. So you're going to write path, then add your suffix S. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you're ready. Let's check it. How do we spell paths? We spell paths P-A-T-H-S. If you have a board, spell it away. If not, just spell it with me. Ready? P-A-T-H-S, paths. The next word is fox. Fox. Does fox have a suffix? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3. No, fox does not have a suffix. So you can just go ahead and let's tap it out. Ready? Ox. Go ahead and write that or move your letters to make the word fox and give your teacher a thumbs up when you're ready. Let's check to see how you spelled fox. Fox is F-O-X. The next word is sits. Sits. Is that a suffix S or no? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sits. The base word is sit. Let's tap out the base word sit. It. Spell it. Then give your teacher a thumbs up. Let's see how you spelled sits. S-I-T-S. Great job. Last word is well. Like I am doing very well, or a well in the ground where you get water from. A well. Well. Does that have a suffix S? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3. No. Well is just one. So let's go ahead and tap it out. W, eh, l, well. W, eh, l. Say the letter names, write it or move them, and then give your teacher a thumbs up. Let's check out the word wells. Or well, sorry, well is W-E-L-L. Great job, friends.